Hello and namaste everyone. Welcome to the brand new episode of RightCast. I'm your host Lisa Razbandari, and today we have a very special guest from Canada, Mr. Ravi Philips, International Marketing Head of University of Fraser Valley. Ravi sir, welcome to RightCast.
Namaste and thank you very much. It's really a pleasure and honor to be here.
Ravi sir, I want to ask you one question. I want to start our conversation with this question. I've been reading a lot of news regarding the downfall of Canada as a study destination. So what is your insight on this?
So, as you know, Canada is a great study destination. And, a lot of Canadian cities have been ranked as one of the best places to live by UN. We offer a very good multicultural environment for students to study. Canada has always been a top choice for students to study there. However, recently there have been numbers have dropped, but I believe and we believe it's a temporary phase. There have been some confusion among students and there have been some negative press going on. But I can assure you, Canada is going to bounce back and students are going to come because students love Canada. And I've been in this industry 22 years and I can tell you numbers have been growing. And so it's a matter of time. It's not if, it's when. But very soon, Canada will bounce back to its original, number one top study destination.
Okay, so I also want to know that whether University of Fraser Valley is a public university or private university, and also what are the credibility that students get after graduating from this university?
So University of Fraser Valley, we are a government university. We are a fully publicly funded university. We just celebrated our 50th year this year. We are located near Vancouver City, about 45 minutes to 1 hour by Vancouver by road. We offer over 110 programs and we have close to 17,000 students, out of which about 15,000 are domestic students and about 2,000 are international students. So we offer a very, very unique study experience for a student. For example, our class sizes are not more than 35 students. So we believe learning is much better for students, and we offer a lot of support for the student. There are academic advisors, there are counselors to help the student through their journey in Canada while they study. Then there are also a lot of co-op options, which is paid internship for several programs. We really take the time and we make sure the student has a great study experience, and this translates into their success, so that when they complete the study at University of Fraser Valley, they are placed and they get good jobs. So if a student wants to have a great study experience in a beautiful environment, safe environment, multicultural environment, then UFV is the right place to study.
So while doing the research about University of Fraser Valley, I came to know that there's a special privilege provided to students studying engineering courses. So could you please elaborate that one,
yes,
please?
So we offer engineering program jointly with University of British Columbia and University of Victoria. How it works is student will take admission into our engineering transfer program. They will study for 1 year. So the first year class will be common for all engineering students. And during that year, we will ask the students, what is your interest? So UBC, for example, University of British Columbia, who have their main campus in Vancouver downtown, they offer engineering specialization in mechanical engineering, electrical, electronics, civil, computer, and chemical engineering. So based on the choice of student, after completion of 1 year, and if they have a GPA of 3.21 GPA in the first year, then they are transferred to UBC campus or University of Victoria campus, where they will study for 3 years and complete their degree with a Bachelor's of Engineering from University of British Columbia. Now you might ask me, question might come, why can't I go directly to UBC or University of Victoria? Why through UFV? Absolutely, you can do that. However, remember, first year classes of engineering in UBC and University of Victoria, they are great universities. They're very big classes. Like for example, physics class or chemistry class or math class would have 300, 400 students. And the first year is a very crucial year for a student. It makes or breaks them. But our class size is 35. So our professors are able to give better attention to the students, make sure they are successful, because the foundation, the first year is your very important year. They have great education, then they succeed. That's why our success rate for students transferring to UBC is excellent, because they have great background, they have great foundation, and then they do their 2, 3, and the 4th year at UBC.
Okay, so I have had a talk with our students who are really willing to go to Canada, and their question was, a lot of universities do not have flexibility in terms of case by case basis. So I want to ask if University of Fraser Valley provides case to case basis evaluation for entry requirement.
We do provide, I manage marketing and recruitment from South Asia. Nepal is one of my markets. We have trained, we work with EduMandate in Nepal, and their team is trained with all the programs, but they work directly with me also. So anytime you have an inquiry for a student who, you can contact me or you can contact EduMandate, and I can look at their transcripts and see which program they're qualified to enter. So there are certain criteria. For example, for direct admission into the program, they need to have IELTS score of 6.5 with no band less than 6, or a PTE score of overall score of 61 with 60 minimum score in writing. And then you need to have completion of high school. Certain programs have certain requirements, but yes, case by case, we can absolutely look at the student's transcript and guide you better. Either I can do that, or EduMandate's team is there to help you through that process.
Okay, so I want to ask you about the major USPs of University of Fraser Valley to if our student want to know about it, what are those?
So there's a lot of things which I would say quite unique about UFV. First of all is location. Now, you asked me a question earlier before, is Canada very cold? Yes, Canada is cold, but not everywhere. Now, because we are located in Fraser Valley, which is western part of Canada, our weather is beautiful. Like our average temperature is 17 degrees. Our winters are very mild, 8 to 10 degrees. It snows rarely, maybe 1 week or 2 weeks, and it's melt away. And while rest of Canada is freezing, Fraser Valley, Vancouver area is very good. Our summers are very mild, about 28 to 30 degrees, highest would go. So the weather is very good. Also, British Columbia, Vancouver area, Fraser Valley offers a very multicultural environment. For example, Fraser Valley, 33% of Fraser Valley population are new immigrants or immigrants who move from other countries, from South Asia or from other countries. So students feel like we have temples in Abbotsford, we have gurdwaras, we have a lot of Indian store or South Asian food stores, restaurants. So it's a good place for students to study. Now talking about tuition fee. So our tuition fee is quite reasonable. It's about $21,000 per year. Nepali students have to pay semester-wise. A semester-wise fees is close to $10,800 to about $11,000 per semester. Then we also offer scholarships, entrance scholarship for students who have good academic grades. And we offer a very, very good environment for them to study. We make sure they're successful. There's a lot of, supports provided for the students. Then there's a co-op option also, where students can do co-op. We work with 1,300 companies across Canada, which offer co-op opportunities for students to, so after first year of study, they can take a break and go and work for any of these companies. It's not guaranteed. They have to get through the interview process. But once they do, they can work for a year in the co-op job, earn money, is paid internship, and come back and continue with your studies. So when you look at the whole picture, it's a great experience the student. The student journey in Canada is great. And by the time they finish the studies, they are ready to face the world. They're ready to build up their life and get on to their careers. And also we offer a very great, unique studying experience.
Okay, that's amazing to know, sir. Also, we have been hearing that there's a problem of province attestation letter. So how is University of Fraser Valley coping up with this thing going around?
So provincial attestation letters were introduced some time back by the government. We are very well prepared. In fact, we were the only university, I believe, in British Columbia, which were the first one to issue PALs, as we call, provincial attestation letters to students. In fact, for January intake, with every offer letter, we'll be issuing provincial attestation letters, not just with your letter of acceptance. So if you apply to a program and you are a qualified student and we give you an offer letter, we will give you a provincial attestation letter immediately along with your offer letter. After that, you can pay your tuition fee, get your LOA, letter of acceptance, and then apply for a study visa. The reason why we are issuing the provincial attestation letters along with the offer letter is to speed up the time so the students can apply, has enough time to apply for the study visa.
Okay, so when I talk about Canada, a lot of students are also having a queries about, problems in terms of getting jobs and housing as well. So what is your suggestion to students who are aspiring to study in Canada?
So there has been recently a lot of news about housing crisis and getting jobs. It's partly true. It's in certain areas of Canada, not everywhere. For example, in Fraser Valley, where we are located, majority, if not all our students have been able to get part-time jobs. So we don't have any problems. And housing, there has been a housing crisis, but it has been managed. In fact, we are addressing to the current situation. We are building extra capacity on campus. Currently, we have a on-campus residence. We are adding close to 400 more rooms for students to stay on campus. Then the city of Abbotsford, where we are located, a lot of houses are there where families rent out rooms or apartments to students. So it's quite manageable. We have not, I myself live in Fraser Valley. We have not heard of any student facing any major issue. If there is, we try to assist and help them. So it's quite manageable. And the job crisis is not as much as you have heard. There could be in other provinces, but we have been able to cope up much better.
Okay, so I asked this question to every guest. So Ravi sir, I want to know your professional journey. I've talked with you and it's it's an inspiration for us. So what is your success mantra?
So, I left home. I grew up in India and I left home almost 32 years ago. I've worked in Africa. I've worked in Eastern Europe for a few years. And I've been living in Canada for the last 24 years. And I've always been positive. You know what? I mean, I always tell students, don't get, be bogged down or don't get disheartened. You might hear some, after every night day opens, right? If darkness, there's always light there. So be positive, and that's what if you're set in a mind, if you've made your mind that this is what I'm going to do and achieve it, you'll definitely do it. It's not if, it's when. You will definitely make it. So I always believe be positive and sky's the limit. Canada offers great opportunity for students to study. Canada is a great country to live. I enjoy living in Canada. It's a great country. University of Fraser Valley is a great university to study. So please do come and study at UFV, complete your study, and then, live in Canada. It's a fantastic country, and be positive. Don't get carried away by, news or, there's some rumors. Don't go for that. Canada will definitely bounce back and you'll see the interest of students will go up.
So thank you so much, sir, for this conversation. This was really, really productive and fruitful. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And I wish all of you good luck. And students, please come to Canada. It's a great country to live. Thank you.